All right. And we're back with another edition of the Scotty No Show. I think this is episode 35 now. Good Lord. We got Bryson back. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. It's been a pretty busy last 2 weeks getting started at college and stuff like that, but I've been liking it a lot. So
All right. All right.
it's been good. How have
Um,
you been, Scotty?
busy. I'm tired.
Yeah, I
You can
bet.
tell. You can tell. Um, one thing that we missed last week that me and Chris did not discuss is did you see that study that said that each hot dog that you eat takes 35 minutes off of your life?
I think I heard about that. That sounds awesome. That sounds
Yeah.
hilarious.
Which which begs the question. The last time I was at the Muirhead household, your mom made hot dogs. Was your mom trying to kill me or
I mean, probably. I'm pretty sure she also wanted to kill the rest of us, though, too, because I don't
um
know. Maybe.
yeah. Yeah. Before we get into everything, we'd like to send our best wishes to the folks down in Louisiana
Yeah.
battling Hurricane Ida. Uh, man, they keep getting hit with stuff, don't they?
No kidding. Like, that's got to be rough. Like, first to them, for sure.
Yeah. Um, I've never understood the whole. Yeah, I mean, and people have always been saying this, like, well, why would you live in a place that is susceptible to hurricanes? Have you been to New Orleans? It's a party city. It's fun as hell.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I can't blame them for that. I
Yeah, Baton Rouge is awesome.
absolutely. I've never been, but I'd love to go to New
Neither have I,
Orleans. That would be
but
sweet.
neither have I. But I've watched plenty of football games
Oh yeah, football
from there.
games or like movies that have taken place
Yeah,
in New Orleans. Like, it would be sick to see that.
yeah.
It'd be really cool.
The first topic of the night is well, I guess I can't play for Bishop Sycamore anymore.
Okay.
Have you seen this story?
I have not actually. What's
Oh
going on
my
here?
god. Okay, so there's a school, and I use that in quotations. There's a school supposedly somewhere in Ohio called
Okay.
Bishop Sycamore.
Alrighty.
So they played a football game on Friday. They
Mm-hmm.
lost 19-7. They turn
Happens.
around, they turn around and they played another game against IMG Academy, who you probably have heard of IMG Academy, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
They're a school out in Florida that, I mean, you want to talk about fake high schools. IMG kind of is, but
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there. Um, so they played IMG on ESPN on
Okay.
Sunday, 2 days after they had played a game earlier in the week in Pennsylvania. They play one in like Ohio or someplace, and they got their just brakes blown off them. They lost 59-0 or something like that.
I
And oh, it gets crazier. The guys calling the game for ESPN, they were just given lineups that were like scribbled on pieces of paper, basically. Like
nice.
they had no idea who any of these kids were. They were promised that Bishop Sycamore had a bunch of D1 prospects. They did not. Um,
Ah.
it was found out later that their coach has an active warrant out for his arrest.
Oh.
So he's been fired already. Um,
Nice, nice. That's
uh,
weird.
and then if you go to the Bishop Sycamore website, it's basically a blog.
Okay.
It's not like a real, like, this is our academics. This is a whatever. It's like
Football.
it, it's not a real school.
No.
Yeah. Um, Ironically, Bishop Sycamore their initials, BS.
Adds up. It's about perfect for that.
Yeah. Their original name was Christian Leaders of Faith or something like that.
Okay.
But they wanted to call it Bishop Sycamore because apparently there's a bunch of like schools that are called like Bishop Gorman, things like that. Which O'Gorman is kind of like that in Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
But like nobody calls it Bishop O'Gorman High School.
No.
Yeah.
You know who did go to O'Gorman High School?
Not you.
Former science teacher at Lyman High School. Nope. John Link.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yeah, he's from there. Mm-hmm.
Oh. But yeah, this is just a shit show of a story.
Yeah, no, that's wild for that to happen.
Yeah. And ESPN is getting a lot of pushback. Bishop Sycamore obviously is getting a lot of pushback.
Well, probably.
But ESPN's like, dude, we didn't know. And it's like, dude, do your research before you put high school football players on your TV.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yep.
But
so is the roommate coming in? Are we getting a run in?
Nah, we're good.
Okay.
He is here though. This is Austin.
What up? So yeah. Bishop Sycamore. What a shit show that is.
Nah, for sure.
The next topic is something near and dear, honestly, to both of us probably. It's the University of Nebraska.
Yep, I knew this one was coming.
The University of Nebraska, they played last Saturday. They lost 30-22 to Illinois. Their coach
saw that game actually.
Yeah. Their coach during a press conference this week said, once we saw them line up and, in a way that we didn't expect, we knew we were in trouble. And it's like, you had an entire offseason to game plan for Illinois. And you get and the score was not nearly as close as it should have been. So
no, it should have been closer. Should have put Nash in.
Yeah. Thank you. I feel so bad for our buddy Nash.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think he even gets any playing time.
It doesn't look like he's been getting much, which is honestly a shame because he.
Yes. Oh, Bryce is frozen. Bryce is frozen. All right, so Bryson's computer just crashed in the middle of this recording. So we have some technical difficulties. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back again.
Crushing it as always.
Bryson had some problems, but basically I asked you kind of, what does Nebraska mean to you?
Well, a few different things. One, as a wrestling fan, and this kind of always goes back to that. That's where Olympic gold medalist Jordan Burroughs wrestled at in college. So always kind of liked it for that reason, as well as I've met their wrestling coaching staff, some of their athletes, like, for example, Robert Kokesh, former South Dakota multiple-time state champion and multiple-time All-American. He was actually pretty good friends with co-host Ian.
Yep.
And I'm not super tight with him, but I think that we're kind of buds, I guess. And I always like Nebraska for that reason. However, in light of recent events, it seems like their fraternities have been doing some shady things.
What?
Which are not good. Isn't that what they were talking about how with like the fraternities?
I've not heard this.
Well, I thought like it was about like at like their frat houses or whatever, guys were like hooking up with girls and then like leaving them outside
I thought
or
that was
something like that.
I thought that was a USD thing.
Or was that USD?
I think that was
I
a
thought
USD thing.
I thought that was UNL. I could totally be wrong,
Yeah.
but either way, not for that.
Yeah.
But nah, though.
So
I've always liked UNL, I guess.
So what sport do you think defines Nebraska? I mean, I'll preface that. Well, kind of. I'll say what I think Nebraska means.
Okay.
So Nebraska, fun ass party school, very fun party school.
That's what I've heard.
I love the town of Lincoln. I've gotten kicked out of so many bars down there. I mean, one time, we ordered a Chuck Norris, which is liquid ice and Dr. McGillicuddy's cherry liquor or something like that.
All right. Well,
and
liquid ice is delicious.
It is. And they're like, "You want Chuck Norris, like the person?" And we're like, "No, the drink." And they're like, "Get out." And I'm like, "Oh God, okay."
Guess
So
that's not okay to have.
It's a great party school. It's known for its football, but
I tend to think so.
Its football team has not been relevant since 1995. So
yeah.
Well, actually, probably 2000 to be more exact.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, they did have that Big 12 championship game against Texas in 2009 that they probably should have won, if we're being honest. But yeah, they're known for football. They do have that wrestling tradition, as you said. You know, Coach Manning is an awesome guy. But their best sport is volleyball.
Damn, really?
Yes. They have been to the Elite Eight in volleyball 9 straight years.
Damn, all right.
Yeah. They've won I think I don't quote me on this. I think 5 or 6 national championships.
Solid. That's
But nobody.
I guess that's what their dynasty is.
Nobody really cares about it because it's volleyball.
Yep.
But yeah, they are 100% a volleyball school.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to be like, they're actually the number 1 school in the country for pickleball, and I was going to be like, what?
No.
Still there.
No. I'll be honest, I still don't know what the hell pickleball is, and
I don't really, but it seems fun.
Yeah. In NFL news, so sorry to move off Nebraska so quickly, but
nah, you're good. You're good.
In NFL news, Cam Newton was cut by the Patriots.
Yep.
Bill Belichick had a press conference, said that his being unvaccinated was not a factor in him getting cut. It was his performance. Still, I mean, being, out with COVID protocols opened the door for Mac Jones to get playing time in this offseason. So
yeah,
probably didn't help either.
No, definitely not. But
where do you think he's going to go?
I don't know, honestly. Like, he's obviously a very talented quarterback. I wonder if maybe just Belichick's coaching style wasn't really for him, or maybe like he didn't really fit the team that well. So, I mean, there's really a lot of different places where like he could go. For some reason, I'm thinking he's going to go either to the Lions or the Eagles. I don't know why, but those teams are what stick out.
Interesting.
For me. What do you think?
I know one team he is not going to.
Which team is that?
And that is the Washington football team. And
probably not.
And the reason why I say that is they have Ryan Fitzpatrick. What more do you need?
Okay. Yeah.
And
fair point.
Number 2, they have Ron Rivera is their coach. Ron Rivera coached Cam Newton in Carolina and Ron Rivera has a very strict everybody get vaccinated on this team or else. And that is because he is currently, his cancer's in remission, but he's battling cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
so
totally get that.
By the way, one thing to say about Nebraska, their football program was doomed when they did not sign arguably probably the best prospect in Nebraska football history in Danny Woodhead in the mid 2000s.
Yeah, no, that would have been smart, but
yeah, they probably did.
Nebraska.
Yeah, they probably didn't even go to him, and he decided, okay, fine, I'll take my talents to Shattern State. and he ballooned that into a I think over decade-long career in the NFL, and played with the Patriots and the Chargers. Just great running back. I love Danny Woodhead.
Yeah, absolutely.
There were some other NFL cuts this week.
Okay, I don't think I know about these ones.
Did you know that Michael Jordan played for the Bengals?
What?
Did you know that Lamar Jackson plays for the Jets?
No.
Did you know that? Did you know that Bill Murray plays for the Patriots? Did you know that Dwayne Johnson Jr. plays for the Falcons? These are all real players, but they're not the people you think they are.
I was just like, what?
Yeah.
When did Space Jam get a football movie?
And the funny thing is, what position does Michael Jordan play? He's an offensive guard. And what position did Michael Jordan play? He was a guard in basketball. So it's like,
yep,
that is perfect. It's like they released guard Michael Jordan, and I'm just like, what?
I hope he is just the best.
Yeah. He has since been signed by the Panthers, to which Trill Withers, one of my favorite Twitter accounts to follow, said, "Oh man, the Panthers aren't fucking around anymore."
I guess not, man. That's awesome though.
Yeah. Jeopardy, former Jeopardy host, guest host Mike Richards. I think we talked a little bit about this last week. He got fired from his job as host of Jeopardy over some things he said on a podcast like 7 years ago. Not only that, but he got fired from his executive producer job. He's completely gone.
That sucks.
What?
It really makes you wonder, like, what did he say that like was like that awful? And like at that point, what wouldn't you think be like, yeah, I need to get that off the internet?
Yeah.
It just sucks to see like decision making like that, like having like such an awesome like career like planned out. It's like, all right, got Jeopardy, not only as the host but as an executive producer, and it's just like gets thrown away because of something dumb that you said almost 10 years ago. Like, I don't know.
This does open the door for Reading Rainbow's own LeVar Burton, though, and I love that. LeVar Burton hosting Jeopardy.
That would be cool.
This just started trending recently. So there was a little bit of a basketball game, a little maybe pickup basketball game happening somewhere in the Los Angeles area, I'm guessing. You had Aaron Gordon, you had Boban Marjanovic, who was he's the 7'3" guy that John Wick fought in the library in John Wick 3.
Oh, sweet. I love that movie.
You have Trae Young, and they're playing basketball, and amongst others, like Tobias Harris was there. But they're hooping it up with Adam Sandler.
Interesting.
Who, I don't know if you've ever seen Adam Sandler play basketball. That man,
I've watched The Longest Yard.
That man can hoop. He
I guess.
can actually shoot the three.
I've watched The Longest Yard. I know he can shoot.
Oh yeah.
Nah, that's cool though. That'd be wild.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna butcher this name. So Chloe Mrazek, I believe might be her name. She's from Illinois.
Okay.
She got arrested trying to travel to Hawaii, which is you're supposed to have like vaccination cards and stuff like that
Yep.
in order to travel there.
Mhm.
And she used a fake vaccination card, and it said instead of Moderna, it said Maderna on it. Maderna. It was a misspelled vaccination card.
Oh my God. That's what?
Like, come on. That's like,
Dude, come on now. Like, if you're not gonna get vaxxed, like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, obviously, it's your right, I guess. Like, it's
Yep.
freedom of speech and all that, and like America. But dude, you gotta be serious with me. You can't even fake it, right? Like,
mm-hmm. The New York Mets. I tweeted this morning that calling the Mets a dumpster fire is offensive to dumpsters.
mhm.
And that has been proven even more so. Earlier this year, their GM got fired for sending 43 text messages. I think we talked about that. I think you and I
I think
talked about
so.
that. So his replacement got canned. I think, well, he should get canned if he hasn't. Earlier, like last week or earlier this week, for DUI.
No, that'll do it.
Yeah, and here's the kicker about this. So the night of the DUI, he was at the owner's house, and they were having like a team party. There was players, there was coaches, there was everybody there, and the GM decides, oh yeah, I'll drink. And it's like, if you're a baseball organization, shouldn't you have like a team driver?
Well, you would think so, or you would think, okay, well, you know what? I can Uber back or something like that. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But I mean,
your video went off, by the way.
Second.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, okay. I had to fix it.
Okay. But yeah, it's 2021. There kind of really isn't an excuse for getting a DUI anymore.
Well, no kid. Well, like, especially in like a place like New York, like,
yeah,
like you would think that, like, okay, I would think that the taxis have probably got, Jesus Christ. Stockton will not piss off right now. He's just like, hey, what are you doing?
Stockton, get
one sec.
Stop it.
I need to text him to tell him to get a job.
All right.
Something.
I'll move on to the little ad that I wrote here. So I think we talked enough about that Mets GM thing. But AEW All Out is this weekend. It's on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have Chris Jericho in his possible final match against MJF. There will be Christian Cage versus Kenny Omega for the AEW title. There will be CM Punk making his pro wrestling return against Darby Allin. That's going to be awesome. There's going to be Big Show or Paul White against QT Marshall. That's going to be awesome. Just a whole lot of awesome things. Good Lord, man.
I know. I'm sorry, dude.
This is a Wyatt Perry situation here that we've got going. That where Wyatt's face got frozen. We're gonna hear Bryce, but we're just gonna see the word Bryce instead, I guess. So
I think it's good now.
Okay. Let's hope. Good Lord. So Are you a soccer fan by chance?
No, definitely not.
Okay, but
Go for it though.
you do know who Ronaldo is.
Yeah.
So Ronaldo is returning to Manchester United.
Okay.
Yeah. He his contract with his former team, I think it was Juventus, was his former team, got bought out. So he's returning to Man U, where it all started. So
Okay.
yeah, that's an interesting turn of events. You still with me?
Still with you.
All right. Well, yeah, so now to the next thing. Bryson D Shambo. You know who that is, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He is he's in a little bit of a an issue where he is getting people kicked off or kicked out of golf tournaments for yelling Brooksy at him. Because people are yelling Brooksy because Brooks Koepka is his biggest rival. And whenever Bryson DeChambeau is up to tee off, people are like, Brooksy in his backswing.
I think I saw that actually.
Yeah. Your thoughts?
Okay. I think trolling is kind of hilarious sometimes. However, it really sucks when it's happening to you, and especially at an elite level like that, where like you're golfing like professionally and like could be making a lot of money. Like it's one thing for your asshole best friend at home to just be calling you nonstop, but it's another thing to be putting thousands and or hundreds of thousands of dollars on the line at one point.
Yeah. This calling him Brooksy was a thing kind of spurred on by pardon my take. But
Okay.
that was 4 months ago. The joke is old now. So you can stop doing that.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think, okay, maybe one time it would be really funny. However, every single time it's like, okay, now you guys are just being jerks.
Have you listened to Kanye's new album yet?
I've heard one song
Was
and
it
I've memorized all the lyrics in it. Nope.
Well, ooh.
Donda, 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 Donda.
Oh,
Donda.
yep. The very first opening track.
I was just like,
my God,
dude, what am I listening to? Like, I was really confused. I was like,
the track right after that is my favorite by far.
Which one is that?
Jail.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
It's him and Jay-Z back together again. Well,
that's good because Kanye and Jay-Z always had awesome music whenever they made stuff together.
Yeah. I like that, and I think it's called Moon.
Okay.
That is with Kid Cudi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
You know me, I gotta support a fellow Scotty. So college football week 1 is this week. I wrote down 5 games to watch. Given there's more, you can, look online and find them. The first game is actually Friday. It's South Dakota State at Colorado State.
Yeah, that should be huge. That should be pretty cool indeed.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been to Fort Collins?
You know what? I haven't. However, I might be going there in like about 3 weeks with Ian. We might go see a concert out there. So
it's a great town.
I've heard it's awesome.
It's got a really good Waffle House.
I've never been to one. I would love to go though.
Yeah, so yeah. Go to the Waffle House there. It's like right off the interstate.
All right.
My number 2 game, and these aren't in order of importance or anything. These are just order of when they happen. Number 19, Penn State is going to travel to Madison to take on number 12 Wisconsin on Saturday.
Go Wisconsin.
There you go. That's what I like to hear.
Hate Penn State.
Interesting fact, Jake Ferguson, the tight end for Wisconsin, is the cousin of Nick Ferguson, who coaches wrestling at Hill City, or used to. I don't know if he still does.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, last time I heard he had a job in Ulrichs, so I don't know if that means he can't coach at Hill City anymore. I don't know.
Probably not, but I don't know for sure, I guess.
You have number 1 Alabama taking on number 14 Miami in the Falcons Stadium in Atlanta.
Okay. That should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sweet game.
This feels weird to see both of these teams ranked. Number 17, Indiana, who has never been good in football as far as I can remember, against number 18, Iowa.
Okay.
I pick Iowa in that, honestly.
I think I probably would too.
Yep.
I've always liked Iowa, both Iowa State and the Hawkeyes. I've always thought they were all right.
You been to Iowa City?
I have not. It's not a like bucket list destination, but like it would be a cool college to like go watch like a football game or like a duel for sure. That'd be awesome.
That might be. It's either Iowa or West Virginia. I think it's Iowa, where I think it's like during the third quarter or after the third quarter, they turn to the children's hospital, everybody in the stadium, and they start waving at it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really tasteful.
Yeah. Kinnick Stadium. I've driven around it. That thing is huge.
Okay.
It is huge. And finally, number 5, Georgia versus number 3, Clemson in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the Carolina Panthers Stadium.
Let's go Charlotte.
You mean Clemson?
Wait, who did you say they're playing? Or Clemson versus
Georgia and Clemson.
Oh, I heard Clemson versus Charlotte. Okay.
No, it's in Charlotte. The game is in Charlotte, though.
Interesting. Never mind. Go Georgia.
Okay. That's a possible. That's possible. I'll just say that much. So it's top 5 time. Do you have your heroes written down?
I do have my heroes written down.
All right. So this is kind of in response to pardon my takes, Mount Rushmore that they did, where they had a Mount Rushmore of fictional villains. So that would
be sweet.
This is our top 5 fictional heroes. Now, these can be just like regular heroes from a TV or movie, or these can be superheroes.
Okay.
So anybody from Marvel and DC is on the list. By the way, I just finished
canon.
I just finished Justice League, the Zack Snyder cut. Holy fuck, that's a long movie.
Yeah, I bet. I haven't watched the Zack Snyder cut. I've only seen the movie once, and it was when Ian and I went to it like at one point or another.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's better. The Zack Snyder cut is better than the original.
Okay.
But it's just way too goddamn long. But the thing is that it's broken up.
Yeah.
It's broken up into chapters, so
that's probably a good thing.
So do you want me to go first? Or do you?
Go first this time, Scotty. I think I went first last. I won first last time. This one's yours.
All right. So my first hero, my first pick, I've got to go with this guy because I played as him a ton with your brother in video games. I'm talking GoldenEye. I'm talking James Bond.
Damn. Okay, that was my number one pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
I respect that pick.
Here's the question though. Who's your favorite James Bond?
Daniel Craig, without a doubt. Sean Connery's number 2, but I'm a Daniel Craig guy.
It's Connery for me, and just because he's the one that I grew up with, I like Brosnan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Brosnan? Yeah.
Yeah.
GoldenEye is an awesome movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I thought all of his were okay. Like,
Yeah.
some were better than others, but like I didn't think any of them were that awful.
Die Another Day was kind of silly.
It's kind of dumb, but I do like it because Halle Berry's a cutie.
Thank you. You said it, not me. Thank you.
Yep. That's me.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. So, it's my favorite film franchise of all time.
I know what it is.
It had 3 movies. All 3 are great. Got to go with Aragorn from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that's not at all what I thought you were going to go. Okay.
Oh, really? No?
No.
Nah. Big Lord of the Rings fan. And I was like, do I go with Aragorn or do I go with Sam? Who do I go with? And I was like, I think Aragorn's who I go with. All around.
Okay.
Awesome hero of that movie, I think.
Not that it matters, but I've always wondered this. Do you think that there was some funny business? There was some funny business going on between Sam and Frodo?
No, however, that is the most hardcore bromance ever. Like, I can see what you're talking about, but
yeah,
like I've definitely had the thought. I was
like, correct me.
Did something happen? No.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but at the end of the movie of Return of the King, I think it is. I think Sam gets married.
Yep, Sam gets married to Rosie.
Yeah, and I remember watching that. I'm like, that's not your one true love, Sam. you know who your one true love is, and you went up on a mountain with him.
I guess Fiona's staying human because she hasn't found her Shrek yet.
Well,
because Frodo.
What's your number 2?
Okay. So there were 4 movies of these. 3 of them I think came out in the 80s ish.
This is the one I thought you were gonna pick.
Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Honestly, I think 3 of the 4 Indiana Jones movies are pretty awesome. I can't stand Temple of Doom. That movie's awful.
Don't you mean Crystal Skull?
No, I can tolerate Crystal Skull. I hate Temple of Doom with a passion.
Wow.
Not a fan of that movie. Raiders of the Lost Ark, awesome. Love it. I can't think. The Last Crusade, awesome.
Do you want to know?
Not a Temple of Doom fan.
Do you want to know a trivia fact about Temple of Doom?
Go for it.
It's because of that movie that we have the PG-13 rating. Before that, we never had a PG-13 rating.
Interesting. Okay.
So my number 2 pick, I know you're not going to pick this, but I have to pick it because it's one of my favorite TV shows. It's probably my only TV pick that I'm going to pick. It's Coach Taylor from Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that, so that's fair.
I mean, Coach Taylor, he would take all these kids and, make them into a football team. And if we're being honest, aren't the greatest heroes teachers? Aren't they some of the greatest heroes?
Yeah, I think that's a fair. Absolutely. Like, that's something that I think does get overlooked quite regularly. But I like it.
All right. So my number 3 pick if I'm going with my favorite TV show, I should probably go with my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies of all time. So, never mind. I'm not. I'm gonna save him for honorable mentions because, I mean, I don't know how well it would play. I'm going Rocky. Sylvester Stallone.
That was my next pick.
I'm going. Rockies 1 through 4 were great.
Yep.
Rocky 5 sucked.
Rocky 5 was bad.
Rocky Balboa was okay.
Yeah.
And Creed 1 was good. I have not seen Creed 2.
I haven't seen either of the Creed movies. I heard they were both okay. I didn't see Rocky
Creed
Balboa.
1 was great.
Rocky
Balboa
Balboa
was great.
Rocky 5 is dumpster fire movie.
Yep. So what's your number 3?
Nah. Okay. Number 3 pick. Favorite superhero all time. Batman. Gotta go with it.
Now,
and of course, Christian Bale.
Okay.
Without a doubt. Like, he does it the best, I think. Like, Dark Knight trilogy, one of the best trilogies I think there is. Like, Christopher Nolan, fantastic director, and those movies were done to perfection, I think.
I personally I enjoyed Michael Keaton more, I feel like.
That's fair. But I mean, he was the original, so like it's understandable to like that better.
How dare you forget about Adam West?
Oh shoot. Yeah, that's my bad. Adam West. Yeah. Totally blanked him about the 60s Batman.
Yeah. But I mean, Christian Bale did have the best version of the Joker to go against.
I agree.
And most definitely the best version of Bane. Because whatever we got in Batman and Robin, what the hell was that?
It was bad. That is what it was. I would just like to say it.
Go ahead.
I don't hate those movies. They're bad, but I don't hate them. Like, they're so campy and ridiculous, but I do love it.
If I'm being honest,
like,
Alicia Silverstone, Batgirl from Batman and Robin, she was my first crush.
She was your first? Oh,
my first celebrity crush. Okay. I was like, holy moly!
Oh, she's a cutie.
And the thing is they like made her out to be like super sexualized in the movie, and it's like, that's Alfred's niece. Yeah. What are you doing?
Bruce, you stay away.
Well, it wasn't Bruce I was worried about. It was Robin.
Robin, yeah.
What a horn dog that guy was in that movie.
No kidding, man. Also, I just like to say it. There are a lot of great Batman shows. Like, for example, Gotham is awesome. I don't know if you've watched all of that. Gotham is fantastic. Like, season 4 is a little rough, but like, I think it's a great show.
Are you excited for Robert Pattinson?
I am. I think it'll be something different.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just remembered. I think Heath Ledger probably was the best Joker. However, Joaquin Phoenix is not to be like out of that conversation as well.
Yeah, but like I don't see how
it was a very different take.
I don't know how they're going to stretch that into multiple movies.
I don't know, but like it was one of the like it's single-handedly the darkest movie I've ever seen, but it's one of the best also. Like I never need to watch it again, but it's like the acting in it is on point.
The darkest movie you've ever seen, brother, you need to watch Requiem for a Dream, my friend. What's your number 4?
Which one's that? You kind of cut out there.
Oh, Requiem for a Dream. That's a freaking dark ass movie. Okay. I think It's either Jake Gyllenhaal or Jared Leto is in that, and it is fucking dark.
Okay.
That and Kids, which is a movie from 1995. I think it's only available on YouTube because no streaming service would ever allow anybody to watch that movie. Oh.
Okay.
What's your number 4 pick?
Number 4 pick. You know, some people, they get a bad rep because of the movie. However, this TV show went on to be like, you know what? That's not exactly how it was. Got to go with Johnny Lawrence, Cobra Kai.
Ooh, that's kind of an anti-hero almost. Interesting.
Almost, but he's kind of the main character of the show Cobra Kai, and it's like, you know what? He got played out to be the jerk, the bully the whole time in Karate Kid, and maybe he was, but he gets a shot at redemption in Cobra Kai, and it's an awesome show.
All right, so, that's a good
4.
one. Okay, this is goddamn, this is a tough one for my number. I'll be honest, I haven't seen Cobra Kai yet, so I can't comment on that.
Dude, it's on Netflix. Like, once you start watching it, like, you will continue watching it. It is a very bingeable show, and it's awesome. Definitely recommend.
So my number 4 pick, it's kind of a toss up between these two.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill. It's Blade. I'm picking Blade. I fucking love Blade. Wesley Snipes is fucking awesome. I love that movie.
Wesley
my God.
Snipes is pretty great. No doubt.
In the first one in particular, the one-liners he has, I love it so much. I love Blade. Have you seen Blade?
I think I've seen the first one.
Okay.
I don't remember like anything about it. I watched it when I was really young, but I remember it was kind of awesome.
That's the only one you need to see. If you venture into the territory where Triple H is a vampire, you've gone too far.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my number 4. My number 5. I noticed I have a bunch of dudes on this list. I need a woman. I'm going Ellen Ripley from Alien.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a good pick.
Have you not seen Alien?
I think I've seen the first one. I've not seen any of the others though.
Okay. Alien and Aliens are great. Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection are disappointing, to say the least. Okay. And then you have like the Prometheuses and Alien Covenant and all the other ones, and it's like, what the hell are these movies? Like, there's this one scene. There's this one scene in Alien, I think it's Alien Covenant, where you know who Michael Fassbender is, right?
Yeah.
So Michael Fassbender plays like an android, and he has like this this twin, and there's like an entire like 5-minute thing where they're playing a flute, and Michael Fassbender tells himself, relax, I'll do the fingering. And I've never laughed harder in a movie theater in my entire life. Relax, I'll do the fingering. And I'm like, pause. Pause.
Will you? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're number 5 pick.
Another TV show. I started watching it last year. I don't know when. Like January-ish 2020, and turned me onto a whole bunch of different rap music, and it's not the show that you think it is. I'm talking about Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. He's very much the protagonist, the main character, but he also is by definition a pretty good dude. And he's also just a cop. Just a classic dude.
Who's my favorite character in that entire show is the I don't know his name, but he's like the little shorter
Scully?
dude. Yes. I think it
Boyle. Wait, no, you're thinking of Boyle.
He's kind of short and he's like kind of high because I kind of high pitched voice. I'm like, oh my God, like all the time.
Boyle. That's Boyle.
Okay. I love that
Boyle's
guy.
great. I think I like Terry Crews best in that show. Terry Crews and Jake are both pretty awesome. But like that, the whole cast in that show, on point.
Yep. And the is Santiago the one that Jake always tries to kind of hit up? She's kind of nice. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
Yeah. So my honorable mentions, I have a few.
I got a lot.
I'm sure you do. I got one of my favorite movies of all time, and don't ask me why, is Casablanca.
Okay.
So Rick Blaine is on my list.
Okay.
Then we got the Terminator from Terminator 2. Not Kyle Reese from Terminator 1. Terminator.
Sorry, what was that?
We got the Terminator
gotcha.
from Terminator 2. Superman.
Also a good pick. I thought about.
Yep. Am I delayed on your end? I must be delayed on your end.
Just a little bit.
Okay. But I'm gonna keep going through my
go for it.
My honorable mentions. Spider-Man.
Awesome.
I think I like the Tom Holland version best.
Same.
Thor. Love Thor.
Yep.
Flash. Oh, Flash Gordon.
Thor is awesome.
Flash Gordon. I love Flash Gordon. Robocop.
Okay.
Robocop is fucking awesome. Have you seen Robocop?
Which one?
One.
I like the original one.
Yeah,
I've seen
from 1987.
The original one. I've not seen all of that movie though.
Okay. The Crow. Eric Draven from The Crow. Great movie. Very unfortunate story. The guy who played it, Brandon Lee, who was the son of Bruce Lee, he got shot accidentally on set, and he died while filming The Crow. But that movie is important. That movie is important because the Crow makeup gave us Sting, like the Crow Sting. The black and white face paint that we see today. Neo from The Matrix.
Awesome answer.
Yep. Jack Bauer from 24.
I like that.
And finally,
I've heard he's awesome.
And finally, Captain James T. Kirk. Fuck yes.
Good pick. All good picks.
Your honorable mentions that I hopefully didn't steal too many.
So I've got. Nah, actually, I don't think you got any of mine. Okay. So, classic 80s movie, I think, is when the first one came out. John McClane from Die Hard.
Oh, fuck you. God damn it.
Great movie.
Damn it.
The main character of the Harry Potter movies, you gotta give it out to Hagrid.
I was just gonna say,
Love Hagrid.
Yeah. You got to give it out to Dobby, the house elf.
I haven't, no, because I didn't think it was fair for me to put it on my top 5 because I've only just started watching it, thanks to yours truly, by the way. But Jon Snow, Game of Thrones, awesome character.
Oh yeah. Not my favorite character in the entire series, but I mean,
I'm just getting into it. King Joffrey's a chotch.
Yeah,
that is the perfect word for him.
Tyrion's the best character in that entire show, by the way.
Is he? Okay.
I love Tyrion.
Tyrion's awesome. He's Peter Dinklage, right?
Yep.
Okay, just make sure. Not exactly a hero, but a protagonist. John Wick. Love John Wick.
Kind of a hero.
Ron Swanson.
Ooh, that's an interesting pick.
Love Ron Swanson. Who doesn't though? Like honestly.
True. Well, Tammy 1 and Tammy 2 probably don't.
Tammy 1 and Tammy 2, but that's about it. Lieutenant Aldo Rain from Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, is that Pitt?
That's Brad Pitt.
Okay.
And again, I didn't think it was fair for me to put him on my full list because I think I've seen all of that movie, but never start to finish. I always end up either doing something like during the middle and miss part of it, or I miss part of the beginning as like my parents are watching it, just never get all the way through. Wayne from Letterkenny, not exactly a hero, but protagonist. Just a good dude.
How are you now?
How are you not? Oh, not so bad in you.
Pitter patter.
Hard no.
Good.
Logan from Logan.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were gonna say Logan from Rumen Ag.
Yes, absolutely. Logan from Rumen Ag. He's your everyday hero. Just being Logan.
Love you, Logan. I hope you're listening.
But I was thinking Logan from the X-Men movies, as awesome as Logan Rumen is, but again, Frank Reynolds and Charlie Day.
Okay. But again, not my favorite part of the X-Men franchise.
Okay. Fair point.
Cyclops.
Good pick. I really like the Saints from the Boondock Saints.
Interesting. I'm surprised.
Have you seen that movie?
Of course I have. When he shot the cat?
Okay. Yeah. Is it dead? Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite lines in that movie.
Spoiler alert for a movie from 1997, by the way.
Fantastic movie, by the way.
Yeah.
2 left. Beatrix Kiddo from Kill Bill. I didn't know if I could put her as a hero or not, because like I kind of thought you could, but I figured she was worth putting in there. And the one who stands out the most, George Lopez from George Lopez.
Oh, okay. I was I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of waiting for you to make like a Jesse Jane from Pirates 2 Stagnetti's Revenge joke.
Nope, that's not where I was going. But
no. Oh man. Not that I would know what that is, but because I've never seen that. But I hear it joked about tons of times.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the show. What all do you have going on?
Well, not a whole lot this weekend, but next weekend, on September 11th, marks the 20-year anniversary of 9/11, and Northern has the grand opening of their new football stadium. Make sure you guys all come and watch that. So it's pretty exciting. I'll be marching in the band for that, so that'll be all right.
Northern does have one of my favorite local area athletes on their football team in Jacob Howard from Sully Buttes. So that is a good idea. there is a competition going. Not really a competition. It's just if you want to.
Okay.
At Anytime Fitness, given it's Anytime Fitness here, you could probably do it at your local gym. If you have a Stairmaster, climb 110 floors on September 11th.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's how many that's how many floors there were in the World Trade Center.
Okay. But I may or may not be going back to Pressure this weekend to go watch our boys play Sully Buttes. So
that's in Oneida.
Oh, is that in Oneida? I thought
Yeah.
that game was in Lyman.
I'm pretty sure it's Oneida.
I'll double check that, but
it
was not. I don't know.
I feel like I should know since I'm paid to know that. So
Probably.
Yeah.
I'll double check with Stockton since he called me 96 times. But
I believe Oneida, Sully Buttes, they have a back-to-back of Lyman and Stanley County in consecutive weeks. So, which Stanley County has to play Bonham, or Bonham, however you want to call it,
that sucks.
This week in Tyndall. You're right, that is a long drive. But not only that, but they have to play it at 1:00 in the afternoon on Friday. And that's because apparently they don't have lights in Tyndall.
Okay.
So
all I'm gonna say, go Bonham. I'm a Bonham fan. Like I have wrestling buddies who were from there, and I always like Bonham. Like Stanley County. Not so much Stabner's, but what's his name? Crownovers. I knew
that's
them.
right. That they're from there. Yeah.
I didn't know the younger one super well. I didn't know Isaac that well, but I always liked Boots. There's a kid who we called Mayonnaise because his last name was Hellman. He was a good dude. But yeah, that's go Bonham.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on the show. So
Heck yeah, man.
I'm gonna go and probably sleep since I desperately need sleep. So
Oh, man.
Yep. Talk to you later, bud.
Sounds good, man. Take care.